So here is the some of the beautiful America. I'll take you on a little tour here. This is not a disaster area. I think they're actually moving some of these trailers out, probably for more expensive housing. You can just see how they do their work around here, how clean and upkept they are. This is in a fairly high-end spot. I'm assuming these lower income housings were either not allowed by the city any longer because they want very expensive housing developments. There's a river right here, or just kind of went to shit. I'm not really sure, but this is pretty average to see shit like this in America. They just have really let things go. I think what happened in this particular situation is somebody bought this trailer park out to put in some probably housing for more expensive tenants or a business. You can see here there's a beautiful river. Over here is a trailer park for people who are very wealthy. I think it's probably like $600 or $700 a month to park a RV. And of course, you have the RV rules that you have to be very well off to be able to rent a spot. You can see over here, not very well. There's hotels. Hotels that are upwards probably $200 or $300 a night. And most of the time they're empty. You know, maybe on the weekends they get filled up. But for the most part, they're very fancy rooms. Very nice. But they're out of range for anybody in the working class. So if you work at any restaurant or work at a store or you work pretty much anywhere, there's no way you can afford even one night there at one of these hotels. There are a lot of homeless people. There's homeless people living in the bushes. So you want to get it warm, you want to go get a shower, and you don't have the money. There is nowhere that I know of that you can get, you know, shelter or housing or, you know, just to be able to clean yourself and take a hot shower. It's not accessible. So if you're a worker, you are pretty much screwed. Unless you're rich and you're a tourist, or you're retired and you got a big nest egg, then you can afford some of this stuff. Or maybe you work for the government hands you money, or I don't know. I don't know what the majority of money comes from. There is one exception. There is like a Christian ministries to help people there. You know, of course you got to be part of their religion, and you have to sleep with other people in your room, and have a bunch of rules and classes and all kinds of dumb shit. Mainly for people that are meth addicts, crack addicts, and stuff like that. But if you're a common person, say, working class person, you're pretty much shit out of luck. And this is one of the better spots that I've found. It's very difficult. Any type of help, say from the state, like unemployment, say you have a job and you get fired, or they come up with a new contract, say that makes you their slave, and you decide you can't abide by that contract because it's not in your best interest, and you lose your job. This happened to me, and you go apply for unemployment. You just ain't gonna get it. It's a scam. So they scam the employers to pay unemployment benefits, and they scam the workers because they're never gonna see that money. And so then you're out of a job. You've got no savings, or if you have no savings, and you're pretty much just shit out of luck. So you go try to find another job, but the jobs, they don't pay much. So if you get a fast food job, you're looking at $200 a week. Take the taxes out, maybe $150 a week. Probably less than that, but say $150 a week. You know, you're gonna be homeless working a full-time job that way. And that's like 90% of the jobs out here. With a few exceptions. You know, sure there are jobs that pay more in the end season. But it's just appalling the number of businesses that exist out here. You know, they're for rent or for sale, and they cost so much unless you're very wealthy. There's no chance of owning or operating a small business or a small building. It's just not even a chance. I tried to, and you know, basically comes down, if you're not wealthy, you cannot get a building to rent for a business. Not a chance. Or if you're, you know, the people in this society, they kind of see it as, you know, you're either working class, or you are owned, you do whatever the rich tell you, or you're just going to be homeless. So there's no respect for people that work hard, or work honestly in the job markets here, and they treat you like shit. So it's just a little bit about how the local economy works in this place. You know, I've traveled a bit. It's pretty much the same story anywhere. Some places a little better, some places a little worse. But yeah, if you're working class, you are screwed. And of course, most people's reaction to that is, you know, go learn a trade, or go, you know, be a doctor, be a lawyer, and that stuff's all great. But if you're average worker that works in service, or works in the food industry or production, can't afford to live by their wage, that's not good. That's what I call a failed state. But it's pretty much like this everywhere in the U.S. Mainly because corporate greed, and there's no protection for workers. Workers are considered the underclass. So the employer's role here, pretty sad for a supposedly free country.